Hey guys, it's EP on the User and welcome to my review of Newcastle United versus Chelsea. The game ended 2-1 to Newcastle. Going with a couple of stats here. Chelsea unbeaten in 23 games, and this would have been a record 24 for them, however they failed. Steven Taylor was sent off for the Magpies in the 81st minute. Didier Drogba got a goal for Chelsea back, but they weren't able to find the equaliser. Newcastle survived 6 whole minutes of stoppage time to win. In my opinion, Newcastle, the 6 minute stoppage time, I don't know how the referee managed to get 6 minutes. At maximum, I would have given it 3. I thought that was really unfair to the to add 6 minutes. Just saying that, but yeah, Newcastle United took the lead when Cisse slotted home the cross of Sammy Ameobi's long cross after it deflected off Gary Cahill. Eden Hazard's shot hit the post before Moussa Sissoko picked the ball up, ran up, just set up Cisse, kind of slipped, just sit him in, and Cisse stuck it in the back of the net for Newcastle to go 2-0 up at that moment. The host then had Steven Taylor sent off from that free kick. Didier Drogba pulled it back 1 to 2-1 there. Chelsea 1 goal off the equaliser. Didier Drogba's header. Again, Didier Drogba gives Chelsea a lifeline. However, Chelsea weren't able to do that. They piled a lot of players forward. Striker Didier Costa had his shot tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper, Jak Alnwick, who was making his debut, having come on for the injured backup goalkeeper. So he's the backup goalkeeper for Newcastle, Rob Elliot. So Jak Alnwick, he's got a chance now. Newcastle for Newcastle, he's going to probably be in for quite a while now, seeing as Elliot's gone injured. Team Crew won't be back till the new year, so Jak Alnwick's going to get a good 6 or so games to prove himself at Newcastle, which is absolutely fabulous. You know, I always say football is like this. When one person goes, a new person comes in. It's just the way it works. A lot of the time, injuries bring out fabulous footballers. If you look back, all sorts of footballers who get a chance in the first team, it's normally due to injuries, and that's how they get their chances. And this injury is certainly going to help Jak Alnwick's progression as a footballer, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'm very pleased for him, having had a very decent game actually. When the second half, he did nothing wrong. Newcastle had beaten the Chelsea in their last 2 games at St James's Park, and managed to repeat this again by a real smash and grab performance from them. The heroic defensive performances from Fabrizio Colaccini. He was my man of the match. He ended Chelsea's 24-match unbeaten run through absolutely sensational defending. He was absolutely brilliant at the back. And Newcastle fans will be absolutely delighted to have Colaccini at the back there, heading those balls clear. He marshalled his back four. He was absolutely fantastic. The defeat was also the end of the talk of Chelsea being the Invincibles by going the whole league season without losing, giving the London side's title rivals the chance to make up ground. Mourinho had insisted that it was impossible to remain unbeaten all season. He was proven right as his side went on to have a frustrating display, and Newcastle now beating them 2-1, having drawn 0-0 with Sunderland the previous game. Before the break, Chelsea were limited to a couple of strikes from Willian. He was fantastic in the first half. Willian, he was absolutely spectacular. His left-footed effort, oh, what a shot. What an absolute beauty. It was just zipped past the post. Again, Oscar had an overhead kick that just went wide of the post as well. And Cahill had a header from a corner. Chelsea weren't able to take their chances, in my opinion. Chelsea in the first half, they were good, but they just weren't able to stick it in the back of the net, and it just wasn't their day today. I didn't think they had played badly. I thought they got a little bit unlucky. Ameobi's pass found Perez, who had a sliding pass, then feeding Jak Colback. The only move Newcastle did in the first half was that one move, and Colback's shot was saved by Tito Courtois from close range with his foot. I thought that was a brilliant move, to be honest. That ball from Perez to Colback was spectacular. I thought Perez put in a very good performance, and he is a contender for man of the match, in my opinion. I thought he was superb in the first half, held the ball up every time he got it. Ran it into the channels and was just fantastic. It was easy to see Newcastle had lost just 1 in the last 9 games. They suffered a setback though with Elliot's injury. However, then Alnwick came out and put a fantastic performance. He came straight out, punched free kick clear. Alnwick also was tested by another free kick from Fabregas, in which that he was able to punch the ball clear again. The miss was miss was immediately punished at the other end as Cahill missed a low cross from Ameobi and Cisse slotted it in. Very, very gleefully, very happy for Papi Cisse. He's always got a smile on his face, and it's good to see footballers who try hard, train hard, play well. Although Johnny McCall will be absolutely cursing himself for missing that. Chelsea then extended the pressure, but after 38, Newcastle extended their lead. Chelsea were exerting far more pressure. There was just 38 seconds between Hazard's shot coming off the back of the post. Newcastle extended the lead when Papi Cisse with a swift counter-attacking goal from Newcastle to put them 2-0 up. Taylor then fouled Andre Schürrle on the edge of the area. The Magpies were then down to 10 men, having shown a second yellow card. It was, I don't know, it was a silly tackle. He didn't really have to make it, but you can argue he did. And the fact they went down to 10 men didn't make a difference because they were just going to sit back anyway. A dramatic final after Didier Drogba's header gave his side hope. Newcastle stood firm and were able to hold the pressure, and Jose Mourinho once again complaining after the pre-match, saying his players didn't play bad. I don't think they did play bad. I thought they were. I agree with him. They were unlucky. However, he can't say that Newcastle were bad for trying to only get a draw, because Chelsea do that plenty of times. It's a little bit hypocritical. I'm all for Jose Mourinho. I think he's an absolutely fantastic manager, and the way he goes about his play is absolutely phenomenal. I think he's one of the greatest managers of all time, and he's still got plenty more ahead of him. But yeah, I thought Newcastle were real value for their win today, actually. In terms of the smash and grab, they were brilliant on the counter-attack, and I thought that, I don't know, Chelsea just, they're wobbling. They really are wobbling at the moment in terms of they can't quite find. Diego Costa's got a bit off the ball. I think Loic Remy needs to be given a chance. I think he's a superb striker and he really needs to be given a chance. I mean, Oscar today off key. Eden Hazard was brilliant today. He was taking Janmaat on all day long, but Janmaat, what a performance from him. I'd consider him to be man of the match, to be honest. But I just really think Colaccini really did make sure Newcastle won the game by his captaincy. But Janmaat had Hazard in his pocket in the second half. First half, fine, Janmaat went forward a lot and it cost Newcastle on certain occasions when Hazard was able to break so quickly. But I think Chelsea really do struggle against teams that sit back. They're very, very, very good at counter-attacking, but they cannot break teams down, I think they're missing. Fabregas, I would have pushed Fabregas further forward if I was Jose Mourinho, to be honest, but he couldn't because Matic wasn't there. He couldn't push Fabregas further forward because I don't think he's got another holding midfielder to come on. And Fabregas really, really needed to be pushed further forward because Chelsea couldn't unlock the door. Eden Hazard, he can take players on, but I just don't think he's got quite the vision and the class to pick a pass. And then when he went to 4-4-2, I just felt like they were just crossing in. It was direct football. It was a good decision from Mourinho to change the play, but I really would have gone with putting Fabregas through the middle. I think that would have been the better of the options Jose Mourinho had at this point during the game. And I really think they missed a trick by not doing that. And I thought Newcastle were value for their win, albeit they had value. You couldn't say it was complete luck. They picked their moments. They did the right thing. But Chelsea were very, very unlucky. You have to say they just were unlucky, and it's disappointing for Chelsea. But they are on a wobble, and I can't believe there was talk of them being the Invincibles. They're not near that at all. And Manchester City have got a chance of winning this title. I've always said they do, and I don't think it was all Chelsea's to take. And I think people just got ahead of themselves. It was stupidity for people to say that we're going to get the Invincibles. It was no chance that was going to happen. Anyways, it's been your opinions. Your Chelsea fans, comment down below what your opinions are of the match. Newcastle fans, comment down below. Alan Pardew's really turned it around, hasn't he? Do you see what he combined? Generally, I think they do need one more striker, in my opinion, and another winger, because I think Cabella's just not really truly adapting to the Premier League at the moment. I think that he will after one season. I didn't have a fantasy team. I thought he was going to do an absolutely brilliant job. Got rid of him because he wasn't doing a job, but I think Cabella has a lot more to offer. Moussa Sissoko suspended for next game. That's going to be a problem for Newcastle, I think, because he's their best player at the moment. But Papi Cisse, is he back? Anyway, this has been EP News here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at EP News with a 5 instead of an S. And have a wonderful day.